Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger here, a new profile, and I wanted to go over Paleozoics. So, oddly enough, I believe this is actually the first time I've ever featured Paleozoics. So, the deck itself is pretty old. I mean, it's now back at full power. We now have 3 totally awesome, hence why I decided to build this. So I have shown some, decks in the last couple of weeks or months, and they were more so, combo based or, not having a lot of traps. This one definitely does. So I just figured I'd show something a little different. So let's just go into the list. So you have the 3 swap, you have the 3 dupe, you have the 2 Ronin Toad, and then I use 1 barrier statue of the Torrent. So I don't see a whole lot of people using this. I kind of like it. I mean, I don't know how good it would end up being. I mean, by all means, this could be a flex spot in the end if you're seeing that, I'm not using the card that maybe you think you should be using, etc., etc. But, since all these guys are water monsters, that's very valuable. A lot of your extra deck monsters are going to be water monsters. So if you can have a bunch of traps and this and, some other monsters on the board, that's a pretty, nice board. So those are the monsters. Onto the spells. You have 2 desires, and you have 1 carded demise. So, in general, I mean, I guess there's really not like a lot of spells that you would want to use in general. I don't really know how often people even use carded demise, but it feels so good to just, set your hand and carded demise, and, you're not going to be able to do anything big that turn, but just, drawing more back rows, or just in general your opponent fighting through back rows, it's going to be something. So, yeah, just 3 spells. On to the traps. You have 3 Torrential Tribute, 3 Trap Trick, you have 3 Solemn Judgment, you have 3 Compulsive Evacuation Device, you have 3 Infinite Imperm, you have 2 Get Out, and Imperial Order. So those are your non-Paleozoic traps. I really like Get Out. I'm not saying, it's an amazing card for the meta right now, but to be able to bounce 2 monsters your opponent controls that were specialed from the extra deck, very valuable. I mean, I absolutely love Compulse. In general, now that the game has kind of shifted a little bit, you'll see, where is it hiding here? People are using Torrential Tribute again. This is very valuable. Just in general, I mean, people, I don't want to say get blown out from it, but if they overextend, it can set them back a little bit. And I definitely love doing Torrential and having a dupe. It's just very valuable stuff. And as you can see, I'm very trap heavy, very low spell heavy. I am using Imperial. That's not really so much the reason why I'm only using 3 spells. I mean, that definitely helps. But in general, you kind of just want to set some traps and, get into some totally awesomes and then just start stunning your opponent and controlling that way. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't own any Ice Dragon Prisons, so, get them, I guess, next year when they get reprinted in the tin. So it's something I should have got like first, because when it was first released, I don't know, it might have been max of like $5, then maybe it went to 10. I don't know, it's up to like 30 or something now. So let's go into the paleo traps. You have 3 Dynamiscus, you have 3 Canadia, you have 2 Olenoids, or 3 Olenoids, I'm sorry, and then 1 Picala. Or Pakaya, I don't even know, Pakaya, I guess. So those are my Paleozoics. I feel like you could switch this around a little bit. You don't really see Pakaya too much, but I like the drawing aspect, so who doesn't like drawing too? I don't really know how often you'd want to destroy a spell or trap. I mean, hey, that's nice if there's a spell or trap on the field. I don't know if you need 3 of it, though. Maybe you could just get away with 2. But in regards to the other Paleozoic traps, you don't really have many. I never really saw much value in using the one that dumps a Paleozoic trap, but, I'm certainly no expert in this, with this deck, so maybe I'm totally off on that. I think there's another one, and I forget what it does, but, must not be that good if I can't remember what it does. So, on to the extra deck. So I feel like you could probably have a little bit more in here, but, for the most part, I'm pretty budget. So you have 3 Toads. Very happy that's back. 2 Opabina. You have one Sky Cavalry. You have one Cat Shark, one Crumble Logos, and then you have one, I'm not even going to try and say it, but the Paleozoic that you need 3 or more level 2 monsters to make. So those are the Exceeds. And then for the links, I have Mistar Boy, I have Nightmare Phoenix, Elmirage, I have Nightmare Unicorn, Borlo Dragon, and Apollozo. So I don't know if you need 2 link 4s, so that could be a flex spot there. Maybe you want to use IP Masquerena. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Maybe there might be some space so you can do Super Poly too, at least in the side. So I don't know. There probably could be some flex spots here, but yeah, that's pretty much my profile. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below, and I will talk to you later. Peace.